A recent study from Ohio State University raises concerns about the long-term effects of high-fat diets, particularly in older adults. While it has long been known that unhealthy eating contributes to weight gain and metabolic issues, this research suggests that a diet high in saturated fat could also have a direct and rapid impact on brain health. Even before obesity sets in, significant inflammatory changes can occur in the brain, potentially leading to memory problems and cognitive decline. The study used rats to examine how a high-fat diet affects the body and brain over different periods. When young and old rats were fed a high-fat diet for 3 months, both groups experienced metabolic changes, blood sugar disruptions, and shifts in gut bacteria. However, only the older rats showed signs of memory impairment and brain inflammation, even if they had been on the high-fat diet for only 3 days. This suggests that aging brains may be more vulnerable to dietary influences, experiencing negative effects far earlier than other parts of the body. One of the most alarming findings is that brain inflammation occurred quickly, well before obesity developed. This challenges the common belief that only long-term unhealthy eating leads to cognitive decline. The study's lead researcher, Ruth Barrientos, explains that while obesity and poor diet are often linked, they are not the same. The brain can suffer consequences from unhealthy eating even in the absence of obesity, making diet a risk factor for cognitive decline regardless of weight. The high-fat diet used in the study contains 60% of its calories from fat, similar to many fast food meals. This raises concerns about the widespread consumption of processed and fatty foods, especially among older adults who may already be at risk for memory problems. Meals like cheeseburgers and fried foods may seem harmless in the short term, but even brief exposure to such diets could trigger inflammatory changes in the brain that persist over time. Another key takeaway is that younger individuals appear more resistant to the immediate brain-related effects of high-fat diets. Researchers believe this is due to their ability to activate anti-inflammatory responses that older individuals lack. While young bodies may temporarily counteract some negative effects, this resilience weakens with age, making it even more critical to establish healthy eating habits early in life. What makes this study particularly concerning is the uncertainty around exactly what triggers memory impairments in older adults. Both young and old rats experienced increases in glucose, insulin, and inflammation, yet only the older group showed cognitive decline. This suggests that brain-specific changes, rather than overall metabolic dysfunction, may be responsible for memory loss. The complexity of these interactions highlights the need for further research to fully understand how diet impacts brain aging. Ultimately, the findings serve as a warning about the risks of high-fat diets, particularly for aging individuals. While the effects of unhealthy eating on the body are well documented, this study underscores that the brain may be just as vulnerable, if not more so. The rapid onset of brain inflammation suggests that diet should be considered a crucial factor in maintaining cognitive function. For older adults, making healthier dietary choices could be essential in protecting memory and overall brain health.